Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be doing another full review episode. Sorry about that. All my new viewers, welcome. Come on in, get comfortable. All my returning viewers, you know sometimes there's a misstep, but that's okay. We continue on. Today's full review is going to be of the Milagro Tequila Reposado, 40% alcohol by volume. Yeah. This is the 375. I do apologize if nothing of that can come across. Let me see if I can. There we go. That's a little better. Don't drink during pregnancy, blah, blah, blah. Do not operate a vehicle, blah, blah, blah. Most adults know these things. It's common sense. I'll know that common sense isn't really common anymore. We'll stay off that. It's imported by William Grant and Sons. I like that, and Sons. I wonder how many Sons. So this is a 375, 40% alcohol by volume. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get this cork popped. It is a little synthetic cork. Let's go ahead and have a pour, shall we? Boom. A little more. There we go. Oh, I could smell it from here once I corked it. We're going to leave it uncorked. That is the tradition. Sorry. Is it Lou or Louis Fernandez? So I've been following this guy, Fernandez, just recently. Once I've gotten into mezcal, and my first experience with mezcal is tragic. Oh my goodness, it was that Montelobos, the Wolf Mountain mezcal. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I went off of a off the handle suggestion from somebody who does more mixes than anything else, kind of like this guy here. He does mixes, but I think his channel's better. I think he produces a lot more content that's better, more in depth, instead of just doing a lot of little shorts. We won't brag too much about that by other people, but we're going to move on. So here we are, the Reposado Milagro. That is a tall, skinny, slender bottle. The 750 is much taller. It's got a beautiful nose. It's very soft caramel. It's very soft caramel and sweet. Vanilla falls behind that. The agave is hidden deep within all of this that's going on. It's back there somewhere. I'm gonna go dive and look for it. Hold on a second. Nope, it's very well hidden amongst the weeds of everything else that's going on here. So let's go ahead and let's get that first initial pour on, and we'll start talking about it. Well, that's nice. Got to put that down for a second because I'm sort of orientated in a certain way. I can't really describe it, but Reposados are usually rested in oak barrels. This one says American oak barrels for 3 to 6 months. I think on average it's between 6 to 8 months for a Reposado. I'm not too sure about the information. A lot of my information doesn't come directly from the websites. I don't even know if it says there. It does. It's right there. I can't get any closer because it's just the way things are set up at the moment. Zooming in and out gets kind of, you know, what's the word I was looking for? Vertigo. There it is. I was looking for that word. It's like a little bit of vertigo. I don't want to get you spinning your head on that. So this is a 375. Mr. Randy paid $20.45 for this 375 out the door. I can't honestly remember at the moment. That's that 1/10 of that, you know, photographic memory that seems to fail at times. That's where it's at. I forget where I got it. It was either, I'm pretty sure this is either Specs or Texas Cheer, but this does not say it's not additive free. I couldn't find any other information other than opinions, which the majority of opinions did state that they believe, as well as I do, that this is not a additive free tequila. This does taste much different halfway through than it does off the rip. And while we're there, Mr. Randy is a 3-part series. Off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first experience with you, because that's what we do, baby. Part 2, full review where we're at today. We drink it down to the halfway point, we cork it, put it back on the shelf, let it sit for a week, week and a half. Because it's a 375, it doesn't have to go for a week and a half to 2 weeks. A week is just fine, a week and a half is even better, and here we are. So now we're doing a full review, we let it sit on the shelf. While it does that, I go online, I find as much as I can about it, key points really, come back, we talk about it, I score it, continue to drink it because part 3, final pour, thusly named, all the way down there. We compare that final pour to the first pour off the rip and everything between. This is pretty light for a Reposado, which tells me I don't think there's any color added. Considering it's only 3 to 6 months, I wouldn't think there's much coloring added. If it was darker, I would definitely think so. But it's the taste. It's on the palate where we start getting that whole, actually the nose as well. Because I'm sitting here holding under my face and it's just like dancing up at me. And I'm getting, yeah, I'm still getting some glycerin. They might have some glycerin. I believe they may have used some glycerin as an additive. And why do they add glycerin as an additive? Because it stabilizes the aromas and the flavor profiles of the tequila. I'm not totally against that because the Painted Donkey definitely be using some glycerin. That one it's smacking me in the face with beautiful candied apple. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch it. Painted Donkey, Reposado. I said it was a fresh, crisp, green, juicy apple wrapped in sweet, soft caramel. Then you coat that in marshmallow. Then you lightly toast it and then smack you in the face with it. It's beautiful. It's delicious. I know, even though my taste buds, my brain knows that that's not legit. It's artificial. So some of the flavoring might be artificial, but there's definitely glycerin, and there's glycerin in this one. Was there anything else I needed to... Okay, so this is a 375 I bought for $12.45 out the door. For the full 750, you're looking at $25 to $30 for the even taller bottle. It probably reaches up to here. It's a much taller bottle. It definitely sticks out. There are a few really thin, slender, but very tall bottles out there. Corralejo. The Corralejo is, I think I'm going to get that next time I go out. That's like a 30-something, $40 bottle. I think it's 35. Let's get one more and talk about it. No, I was thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and... So, we'll take this bottle, this glass, and we're going to pour it in here. You saw what we did this there. Viscosity, it's going to have some legs. But now, we put that down. We take this one, and we're going to do the same thing and see if it's not just the scotch, it's the glass. It's this glass. What did I do to this glass that makes it such... I think it's not this glass. I think it's these glasses. I think it's these. Because this one... Hold on. Where's my official Glencairn? You know what? Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. All right, so I couldn't find my other official Glencairn. I think that was a casualty that we had. So here's my Heaven Hill glass that I got. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take this and we're going to check it out again. So now we're going to pour that into this glass. I do apologize if the side tracking experiment is messing everything up for you. Because it is an official Glencairn because it's got the markings on the bottom. Hold on a second. This glass has not been used in such a long time. It is not sheeting. So whatever the heck they did, I don't ever remember it doing this with anything else before. I don't think I did anything with that glass. because even in the official Glencairn, I'll link to this in a second when we do the full, the finish on here. This is giving me, I can't turn the dang screensaver off. I can't figure out, because they change things. They freaking change how you do everything to set up, the settings, everything, access. They make it difficult to do things they don't want you to do, but enough of that. Let's get back to what's in the glass. Let's do this final. Let me do this finish. Yeah, so now I got 2 extra glasses. I got 3 glasses now. I gotta wash. I'm gonna say this finish is very easy. It's nice and sweet. It's got that nice, sweet, soft caramel, and yes, it is because of the glycerin. Now, I don't know about any flavor additives, but it's possible, because I don't think they ever declared themselves as an additive free, but it's not necessarily a bad thing that it's not additive free. You can add a few things, and it's just fine as long as nothing's toxic. There's no cancer-causing agents or whatever in here. You can add a little bit, but don't you dare try and tell you it's something it's not. If it's not additive free, don't you dare put it on the label, because they're going to get you. They are going to get you. So let's score this. The finish is nice. Like, I'm getting some cheek action now, and just a little bit of a lick of heat on the back end. It's very easy. This is a very easy sipping neat tequila. Not close enough to that Painted Donkey, and they have so many variations to that Painted Donkey. I might try one of those crazy ones like pineapple or whatever the heck it has. But man, oh man. Anywho, let's score it. So my score is going to be a weak 3 out of 5. So it just barely makes it over into the 3 column from the 2. There's nothing special about this. What does drag it down is the fact that it is relatively an expensive bottle of tequila that uses additives, and there's nothing special about it. It's a pretty good tequila, Reposado. They do say that they only 3 to 6 months rested in American oak, when average it's between 6 and 8. So they do rush it. I don't believe they add any color to it, but I do believe they may add some flavoring to it. So for 750 milliliter, you're going to spend between $25 and $30 out the door. I think this bottle, because it's so iconic, visually, what's the word, recognizable, I think that's what's going on here. They push it through advertisements and, you know, publicity, stuff like that. That's why this bottle might be pushing the price point that it does. My score, weak 3 out of 5. I think it's well enough, and leave well enough alone. My fair price, for the full 750 milliliters, I would like to see it more the same price as I paid for this 375. If I could get this bottle full 750 for $20 or less, it might be a possibility that I would buy this again. Well, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't done the subscribe yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Always good stuff coming. Much more great stuff coming in 2026. Do me a favor, in the comment section, let me know where you're at, what are you drinking, what's going on in the world of libations around you. Have you tried the Milagro? If you have tried any one of their expressions, go ahead and hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk about it. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits, and let's talk about Fernandez. Good channel, good video, good information. Thanks for all that. Have a good one.